The Rocking Al Show.
There are 33 ways to monetize your website or blog. Making money from your website is not a myth. It's doable by anyone. In fact, turning a part-time hobby, blog or website, into an income-generating asset is fairly common with a bit of luck and some hard work. At the very least, you should be able to make enough to cover your basic expenses for a domain or hosting site. You might even be able to replace your income and then earn more money. Keep in mind that the strategies I'm about to say range from easy and passive to the ones which require a ton of ongoing work, so make sure you pick something that suits your site and lifestyle preferences. There are 33 total tips I am about to tell you. Here are the 10 most common ways to make money with your website. Number 1, affiliate marketing and affiliate links. Affiliate marketing is one of the most popular, not to mention quickest, ways to make money from your website or blog. Start by finding a product you like and would recommend. Then on your website, you endorse the product and promote it to your website visitors and email subscribers. If the product or service resonates with these people, they'll click on your affiliate link, purchasing the product, which you get a split of sales price. The commission might be anywhere from 30% of product or service price up to as high as 70%. For example, if the split is 50% and you promote an ebook that costs $100, you get $50 or simply refund the buyer. Where to find products to promote? You can go to Commission Junction, Share a Sale, or ClickBank. Number 2, pay-per-click advertising, Google AdSense. AdWords are the advertisements that show up on the top of Google search result pages. AdSense is the reverse, allowing publishers, which includes bloggers and other website owners like yourself, to tap into Google's immense advertising network so that other advertisers can run ads on their websites. The best part about this system is how simple everything is. Once you sign up, Google will place a simple code on your website that will identify the content of your site and start displaying relevant advertisements. For example, if your site is about pets, dogs and cats, Google AdSense will start showing your visitors ads for cat food, dog training, and more. You get paid each time someone clicks on the ad. Your cut may be anywhere from 50 cents to $5 per click. When your site has enough traffic, you can make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each month. How to apply for Google AdSense? Go to Google AdSense website. And before applying, make sure you keep up with their latest terms of service. Google has very strict rules, so it's hard to get and stay approved. Number 3, sell ad space. Incorporating Google's AdSense on your website is just one way to make money from online advertisements. Another is to simply sell your own ad space directly to companies looking to sponsor different blogs. You can come up with a price for each space. For example, sidebar banners ads will cost an X amount of dollars per month. You can get paid depending on how many visitors you get. Typically, it's quoted as a dollar amount per 1,000 impressions, or CPM. You might see it as $5 CPM if the website gets 100,000 visits a month. That ad price translates into $500. The good thing about this approach is that if your site gets a ton of traffic from different sources, your simple banner ad pricing will go up to as high as $5,000 a month. The obvious downside is that if your site doesn't get a lot of traffic, you can't expect to earn much either. The other common method when selling ad space directly from your website is a simple direct price. You simply name a price based on what you think it's worth relative to what the competition might be charging and get paid upfront at the beginning of each month. This pricing is also generally a simple flat fee, not tied to a cost per click like AdSense. One place where you can sell ad space on your website is a site called Buy Sell Ads. It's the most popular environment to let everybody know you're selling ad space. Number 4, sell your own digital product, ebook, for example. You have the potential to make the most money on a per sale basis when you can sell your own directly. That's because there's no middleman or person in between you and the buyer that's taken a cut from the money earned. This approach seemed fairly straightforward because you can simply sell these products directly through your website and get paid immediately. Unfortunately, it's not that simple in reality. Creating good products that are well made and polished require a ton of time and additional resources like design, content, etc. There's a lot of hidden costs in both time spent and the contractors to collaborate with. Selling your own products on your site also brings up problematic issues like payment gateways. How are you going to collect payment? Shipping? How are you going to mail or distribute the products? And don't forget taxes. If it doesn't sound like enough work already, you'll also need a well-designed, persuasive landing page to make sure your product has a strong conversion rate. There's additional resources such as how to sell products on your website and how to set up a PayPal Buy Now button on WordPress. Number 5, accept donations from visitors. If you don't have a ton of monthly visits, but you have a strong, engaged community, simply ask your readers to donate. Accepting one-off donations isn't a fast road to wealth, but it can help you cover expenses in the short term if people like what you have to say and want to support your journey. For example, PayPal offers little donation buttons that only take about 10 minutes to add to your website, offering you a quick way to recoup what you might be spending on a good web hosting, new product creation, research, and all of the other costs to maintain a healthy, active blog. For example, web.archive.org makes a lot of money from donations, most likely due to their millions of visitors per month. Number 6, accept sponsored posts and articles, but use no follow tag. One of the common ways to make more money from your website means getting those visitors' numbers up. Once you've done the hard work of building steady traffic to your site with an engaged community, there are a few different ways to monetize your hard work. For example, many companies go out of their way to look for blogs that will feature their sponsored content, native advertising. Like this works well because it lines up with your site's primary content and it comes across as relevant and transparent. You can also review the product from a company in an advertorial that's part content, part advertisement. For example, if your website is all about the latest iOS games for iPhones and iPads, the creator of one of those ads would love to have you review and feature their app and to your fans. When done right, this can create a win-win scenario. However, done poorly with irrelevant or inauthentic site content, it can erode all of the reader's goodwill you worked so hard to create in the first place. Number 7, generate leads for other companies. Businesses thrive on new leads coming in their door to inquire about their products and services. It's no surprise that they're always on the lookout, searching for creative ways to find new sources of leads to help them grow. For example, let's say you have a website about teaching math skills. Your readers' information, like their email address and phone number, would be of great value to different online schools who are looking to sell their courses to eager, proactive students. Basically, you're connecting the dots, playing the matchmaker by introducing two parties who can benefit one another. While it's similar to how affiliate marketing works, in this case, it doesn't actually matter if your reader ends up purchasing their product or not. They're just looking for an introduction at this point. You can find such offers at Max Bounty, Never Blue, and Purefly. Number 8. Build an email list. Spend any amount of time reading blog growth tips, and you're sure to come across people saying the money's in the list. They're referring to your email list, which compromises your most loyal readers. The objective is to convert as many strangers to visit your site for the first time into passionate followers who want to stay up to date on your latest work or content. Admittedly, this is a long-term strategy, and you definitely won't get rich overnight. But it's one of the best long-term methods to profitability, growing your blog into a full-fledged money-making enterprise. Never lose sight of creating relationships with your followers. Offering great information or free help is a perfect way to start. Spamming people with unsolicited offers is one of the fastest ways to abuse readers' trust and sabotage your long-term goals. Number 9. Set up an e-commerce site. Hard work is required. Websites don't just have to be about content. They can be centered around tools or products on an online store. Be forewarned, there are literally hundreds of thousands of e-commerce websites or online stores. Make sure that yours is filling a unique niche with a detailed strategy and a lasting market techniques to stand out from the crowd. Number 10. Flip your website, create, sell, reinvest. Believe it or not, there's almost always a market out there for your website. That means if you've built up a following or possibly even sold a few products or included advertising on your site, you might be able to sell it to someone else and make a quick buck. To be honest, I typically don't suggest people to plan on flipping their website or blog. I'm a bigger fan of creating something for the long term. You can't deny how lucrative it can be. For example, if your website is making $500 per month through selling ad space, you might be able to sell the site for $5,000 to $10,000, which is about 12 times to 22 times monthly income. Another interesting option is to sell ready-made sites. These are much cheaper, but there's still some money to be made. By now we have counted down some of the most popular ways to earn money from your website. Yet, we're still scratching the surface. But now, here are 23 ways to make money with your website. But keep in mind that some of them are slightly connected to the ones that I already mentioned, yet they are a little out of the box. Number 11. Sell text link ads. However, this is not recommended. There's still a demand for text links ads, believe it or not, but please keep in mind that these violate Google's terms of service, which means you run the risk of getting penalized. To avoid it, simply keep the unfollow. Number 12. Set up info links. Info links are a great alternative to AdSense advertisements that are very easy to set up. The downside is that they aren't high in converting, and the payouts on a per-click basis are quite small. Number 13. Use monetizing widgets. These are also very similar to Google AdSense, so they're worth trying out as an alternative. Number 14. Set up RSS feed ads. exactly what they sound like. Add space for sale in line with content from an RSS feed. Number 15, give away premium content for extra dollars. If you are producing mind-blowing, awesome content that visitors can't get enough of, you can always try asking them to pay for some of it. Crazy concept, eh? But I'm personally fine with paying for premium content. Bear in mind, don't ask people to pay right away. Instead, stay focused on growing an audience and visitors first. Number 16, start a private forum or coaching classes. Most of us have unique skills that others can benefit from. Setting up a simple forum or classes is an easy way to help others and generate recurring income at the same time. Number 17, create a job board. Setting up a job board on your website is another simple, easy way to collect additional money when people are accepting different job offers from various companies or individuals. Number 18, offer consulting. Offering consulting gigs and providing services can help you bring in decent sums of money, while other forms of passive revenue take a little time to build up. You can offer these services via email, forum, or even Skype. Number 19, add Hire Me page on your website. Your new website or blog is also a perfect place to feature your freelancing services. Showcasing samples or evidence of past work will help greatly increase your chances of getting hired. Number 20, sell or rent internal pages. These aren't very common, but you might be surprised at what people would be willing to rent or spend money on. 21, display pop-ups advertisements. Pop-ups can be strongly annoying. However, they're also another easy way to make some quick money. Number 22, use content lockers. Content locking is similar to hiding or protecting pieces of content until a visitor takes some action to redeem it. For example, maybe you want them to pay a small amount, or perhaps click on an advertisement. Number 23, display audio ads. These are relatively new and are becoming increasingly more common. Personally, I haven't tried it, but I have read some articles and it definitely looks promising. Number 24, sell an ebook. This is a no-brainer. Many people sell ebooks through their site. Some examples: if you have a website about recipes and cooking, you can easily create and sell your own recipe book. The same applies to almost every niche. Number 25, create a conference around your website. Lots of work, but a huge potential payoff as well. Number 26, set up a teaching program. Kind of like a cross between selling your own content and offering consulting or services. Number 27, host paid webinars. Similar to the last tip, which is largely a mix of consulting through content and a teaching program. Number 28, creating a membership site. Yet another tier on the info business model, the added benefit of bringing in recurring revenue. Number 29, offer coupons with affiliate links. People are eagerly looking for discount and promo codes for everything from clothes to travel vacations. If you can find and offer a valid one, you can also get a cut of that revenue too. Number 30, post polls on your website. Hard to believe, but easy to do. Number 31, offer writing gigs. You can easily make $20 to $30 per 500-word article writing for other companies or individuals. There's also a huge potential for fluent speakers of different languages. as many companies want their websites translated by those who speak the native language. Number 32, create a paid directory business page. You charge people for listing or subscribing to the page. And finally, number 33, just copy what others are doing. That's a personal favorite. If you know other ways to monetize websites, let me know in the comments section below. I'll add it to the list and credit you by putting your name on it. Thank you for watching.
I hope you found this podcast informative. If you have any comments about this or the other episodes, please comment where available or send them to the Rocky Nell Show at rockynellentertainment.ca. I'll be looking forward to reading them. You can also hear the podcast from other apps. Go to www.rock103.ca/apps, where you can download your favorite apps to your devices. Until next time, goodbye everybody. The Rocky Nell Show.